I'm April McMurtry, a reading specialist, dyslexia specialist, and the developer of the Learn Reading program. In this video, we're going to talk about the shape that your mouth is in when you make the correct sounds of the letters of the alphabet. When you make the sound of the most common sound of A, your mouth is big and wide and round. The sound is ah, as in apple. Ah. The sound for B is very quick. It only goes out about this far. As quick as you can make it. Try not to let it have an ah at the end of it. As quick as you can possibly make it. It's b, 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 as in boy. The hard sound for C is only air, no voice. It's simply k, k. The sound for D is also very quick, just like the B. It only comes out this far, as quick as you can make it. D, d. The sound for E is your mouth is open medium width. If it was open any smaller, then it would sound like an I. It would sound like I. If it was open any bigger, then it would sound like an A. It would sound like ah. So it has to be open medium width. The sound for E is like elephant. The sound for F is voiceless, only air, no voice. Your top teeth go right inside the top of your bottom lip. The hard sound for G is the most common, very quick as you can make it. G, g. The sound for H is voiceless, only air, no voice. The short sound for I is made with your mouth very narrow, kind of like a smile, with your teeth only open wide enough that a piece of paper could fit through it. So the sound for I is I, as in igloo. The sound for J is very quick, j, j. The sound for K is the same as the hard sound for C, only air, no voice. K, k. The sound for L is made with your tongue right behind your top teeth, and it's long and sustained. You can hold out the sound indefinitely. The sound for L is oh. The sound for M is also a sustained sound. You can hold it out as long as you want, and it's made with your lips touching and not coming apart. So the sound for M is The sound for N is your tongue is hitting the top of your mouth. The tip of your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth, and it stays there. It's a long, sustained sound. The sound for N is The sound for O, the short sound for O, is made with your mouth big and long. If it was big and round, it would sound like an ah, it would sound like an A. So we're going to narrow up the width of our mouth, still keeping it open, but just a little narrower. You're going to drop your jaw a little more. So the short sound for O is ah, ah. The sound for P is voiceless, only air, no voice. It's just a blowing. P, p. The sound for QU is also a voiceless sound. It is made by making two sounds together, the k and the wa. So the sound for Q is qua, qua. The sound for R is made by putting the back of your tongue almost to the top of your mouth. So bunch that tongue up, put it almost to the roof of your mouth, and say, It's kind of like a pushing sound. The sound for S is only voiceless, no air, just s, s. The sound for T is also voiceless and very quick. The sound for U is your jaw is dropped in kind of a lazy position. It just kind of hangs there, and it makes a very lazy sound. This is also the sound for schwa. The sound for U is The sound for V is the same shape that your mouth was in when it made the F sound, only this time it's going to vibrate. It's going to be a voiced sound. So you're going to use your vocal cords. So your top teeth will hit the inside top of your bottom lip, and it will vibrate. It will sound like The sound for W is very quick, and you're going to push out the sound. W, w. The sound for X is two voiceless sounds. K, S. So the sound for X is Ks, Ks. The sound for Y is made with your mouth kind of in a long smile shape so that your jaw doesn't drop. If that happens, you might get an at the end of the Y sound. But if it's in a nice, long, narrow shape, it will sound like Y, Y. The sound for Z is a nice, long, sustained sound. Z, Z. If you are interested in a reading program that is multisensory, comprehensive, research, science, and Orton-Gillingham based, then there's a link in my bio and I invite you to learn more.